So it's looking more and more likely that Josh Windass has played his last game in a Winter shirt. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. I much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. And also we are very close to 4K. I believe we're about 110 off now. We're doing ever so well and I much appreciate it. But here is the thing with Josh Windass. Now we know players have been given their contract to be renewed, and we also know Will Volks and Cameron Dawson have also both moved on from the contract that they got given. Volks have gone to Oxford and Cameron last night went to Rotherham United. Good luck to them both. And Matt Lowe, Hamer and Valerie have all come in so far, with Bannon and Palmer being the two out of the 6 to sign new deals. We're still waiting on Windass, Iorfa and Bernard. Now Bernard, we spoke about Bernard yesterday. I think we said it quite clearly that it probably looking like he won't be at Wednesday next season. Iorfa is an interesting one, but we're going to talk about Windass because Windass contract at one point looked like it was all done and it looked like they were getting close to an agreement over a new deal, but now talks have kind of stalled and plateaued a little bit. And it is looking more and more likely that the last time we see him in a championship shirt, a Sheffield Wednesday shirt, was that game versus Sunderland. And it's looking more like that someone like a West Brom could be going. Now, a podcast last night went, who's very close to him, Tom Garnett, kind of said, he kind of interludes that they could add some big transfer news at West Brom, and everyone in the comments automatically went, it's Josh Windass. It's interesting because with Josh, it's an interesting one because you've got to think of it like this. I know there's a lot of people in the comments section who are very much like, I'm not fussed if he stays either way. But, right, say you spend 1 to 2 million on wages and bonuses for Josh Windass, a 30-year-old player, right? And but say you then put that 1 to 2 million into another area of the team, which could mean where you get an Ugbo instead of a Windass. That's the kind of thing that I think we're thinking of. And also, he's also got to think of it like this: if you're only giving 1-year deals out to players 30 and over, if say the deal is longer than 3, how does that make like someone like a Bannon and Palmer feel? How does that make a Volks feel? Yeah, I know Volks are gone, but Volks could be like, well, you never gave me that option. You gave him a 1-year deal. If the policy is we are only giving 30-year-olds 1-year deal plus a 1 year on top of that option, then surely that's what we've got to stick to. Granted, no one knows what's going on yet, and Windass is still liking a lot of Sheffield Wednesday things like Valerie coming in, the kit launch. He's liking a lot of things and still speaking about us. I think there's a part of Josh that does want to stay at Wednesday, but the deal got to be right for him, and the deal got to be right for the club. And if you can't get those two parties to agree, you go, thank you for your service. You say, thank you for how you've been a good servant for the club. We've got a lot of memory from you. You'll always be part of that Wednesday legend team. And it will be a legend team eventually because of the comeback at Hillsborough and his goal versus in the playoff final. Goals like that, don't... I say legend in a loose tense because at the end of the day, I know people hate that word because everyone can be a bit of a legend these days, but it will go down in the memory of Wednesday fans of the 103 minute plus goal. And that's what he'll get remembered for at Wednesday. And this is the longest club he's been at throughout his entire career. I believe it's the most appearances he played at any club. He got 109 appearances and 30 goals to his name. Now, if he does go to West Brom, it'll be annoying because it'll be to a championship team. And ideally, we want to try and see him in a championship team with us. But if that's not going to happen, you've got to figure it out. I think problem I got is that Danny does actually want Josh to stay in the team, kind of thing. And that's the issue you got. If Josh is seen as part of Danny's plans, Danny will know that he'll need to find someone else if they can't come to an agreement, right? He knows that for a fact. He will have to look elsewhere and find someone else in. That's a fact. We understand that. He gets football. For me, the issue is where you get to replace that person and how much it is to replace them. I know a lot of people seem to be going with the, well, if you don't want to be here, don't sign and stuff, kind of thing. It's a difficult one with Josh because Josh can change game. But the issue I got slightly is that Josh has, for me, just not had a good run on the injury spell. And that is generally the issue I got. The injury spell is the part of me that's the pain in the backside. If he could be more consistent, I think you're probably in injuries in the last 2 seasons. You're probably not having the argument going, oh, is it worth him staying or not? You're probably saying he's worth staying because he's consistent. But the injury side is an issue. So if this is Josh's last time in a Windass shirt, the celebration that he did versus West Brom, ironically, it kind of telling in terms of holding the shirt up to the club, in a way doing his thank you. But until it's official and stuff, go with the thing. He's still a Windass player till Monday. Until it's official. Things could change very quickly over the next couple of days. We could have it that it's done and dusted. Or it could be that he's writing on Friday his goodbyes, kind of thing, because he doesn't want to. He might not want to be around for when there's Owls in the Park. It'll be very telling because I think Owls in the Park, you'll find out a lot more about who's left to sign and stuff. I think they want it done beforehand. Generally, I do. I think they want it done before Owls in the Park. So they can go, I offers here, this, and I think they want to try and get 1, maybe 2 more players in, so us the fans can meet them, kind of thing. So it's interesting. Josh is it's one that splits the fan base in terms of does he stay, does he go? Some people say yes, some people say no. Let's see where we are come Friday. Friday we could have a lot more answers to this question. And at the end of the day, if he had gone, thank you for the memory. If he is staying, we look forward to see you in a Windass shirt again. But it's seeming more and more likely that this is the last time we see him in a Windass shirt.